Hey folks, welcome back to Chinese Characteristics Product Walkthrough, where this month we'll be talking about Kuaishou. Just wanted to quickly mention that we're voting for the app selected these days in the Chinese Characteristics community, so please do join us there and select your favorite Chinese apps. So let's get to it. Right now, we can see both Kuaishou and Kuaishou Speedy here, and we'll be going through both, but let's just jump through to Kuaishou now. All right, so straight away, we can see that we've entered the full screen. That's similar to what we traditionally expect from Douyin or TikTok, which is a big departure from the Kuaishou interface of old. And as we'll be seeing throughout this walkthrough, there'll be many other similarities between the two apps that I'll also highlight. So let's quickly go through what we're seeing on the top bar, as always. So this is the Olympics, because Kuaishou, as some of you might know, has secured the Olympic streaming rights from CCTV. And just tapping through quickly here, they've been broadcasting how, the Olympic triumphs for China has been going for the past few weeks. And, the live streams are quite immersive, and I'll show you a walkthrough of that later on. This button refers to who I have followed, and also for the session I've switched to English, so you can also read some of the buttons more clearly, hopefully. So this is accounts that I followed or have indicated interest in, and they will be serving me new content as soon as these creators also publish something. This button says find, and that is the new feed based on my previous watching patterns. That is not highlighting my specifically indicated interest, but would have been traditionally the landing screen for Kuaishou, I would say about 9 months ago. This button, that was the first screen that we landed on, is, and I'm just scrolling up to other videos that you can see. This is what they call select, 精选, and I think much more kind of engaging content. Typically, when I compare kind of the engagement rates on these videos, they're much higher. So there's part of me that thinks they might be using different algorithmic selections for these two tabs, where this is much more akin to the Douyin and TikTok, while the other one is more traditional Kuaishou, which, if you've read my Kuaishou long form, focus much more on decentralized communities and enabling communication between the creators and their fans, versus just kind of serving the most engaging content that Douyin has really nailed. So looking at, moving through, that leads us quite nicely to potentially some of the side buttons here. So very similar to Douyin, which we'll do pretty shortly for another month's product walkthrough. This is the account person, so I'm just going to click through that to show you quickly what that looks like. So just clicked on that button, takes me to the specific account, very similar to TikTok, Douyin. I'm sure you're aware of this already, but we can see how many follows they have and who they're following. I can follow them. I can send this to WeChat, which I can't do right now in Douyin, and some information about themselves. I have to confess, I don't know how often people put their star signs in TikTok, because I haven't played with that in a while, but it's very, very common here in China. And we'll dig into the creator aspect of the groups a bit later on, but here you can just sort of see all the content that this creator has specifically generated. This is the likes, this is the comments, this is the share button. Probably very useful to, and knowable to everyone who's used these kind of single screen videos before. So on the below, this is the title page. This is says same town. So this is showing me, if I enable my location, of content that is near me, and I haven't turned my GPS on, but later on, if I did, it would be showing me content specific to Shanghai, where I'm currently based. And this is news, and this is about me, which will be in the next session coming up soon.